Today's the day. It's election day. It is the last day to have your voice heard. Please take time out of your schedule today. Just 5 minutes is all it takes to vote. The polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. If you're still undecided about who to vote for, please watch the rest of the videos and you will see why I am the best candidate of KISD. I have a proven record of integrity and transparency. I have, in the past, reported problems of ethics. I will not stand by and watch anything unethical happen again. On my watch, you will never see 7 years of being out of compliance. Not on my watch, I promise you that. Because my first priority is the students of KISD. And that is why I am the best candidate of KISD. No one knows the issues the way I do. So please, please vote for me today so that we can make KISD go into a more positive direction and make our students more successful by having school board members who will be proactive, not reactive, and by putting things on the agenda that matter to you and to me. Thank you very much.
I think, y'all, I'm very proud of the school district. I'm very proud of the work that Dr. Kraft has done. I think he's an outstanding superintendent. I know there's been some talk about the superintendent's overpaid, but I will tell y'all, KISD is the largest district between Dallas and Austin. I think he's worth every penny he's paid. Okay? I'd also like to personally recognize Marvin Rainwater and Minerva Trujillo for their selfless efforts serving the school board. Thank you for all you do. The special education department is 100% in compliance with TEA. Now, do they have some warts, y'all? Yes, they do. It's not a perfect system. They need to do some more to it. I completely understand that. They need to hire more people. Okay, but I would kind of like to look at what they are doing, not what they are not doing. Okay. Okay, but I would kind of like to look at what they are doing, not what they are not doing. Okay.
Wrong answer. When you only look at the positives, not the negatives, that means you don't have your eyes open to the problems, so therefore you can't come up with solutions. And if you're giving kudos to the one person that said we didn't have a special ed issue, but a perception issue, that tells me that you don't have your eyes wide open. And when you don't have your eyes wide open, you're not going to be a proactive school board member, and the kids are going to pay the price for that. Basically, he gave you another PR puff piece and gave kudos to the district and the fact that he was talking about the district website, which is great. And then he went on to talk about the public relations department and the process for requesting a public relations request. But what he doesn't tell you is oftentimes those requests take over 30 days. Their timeline is less than 30 days, no more than 30 days. Then he talks about you can get the agendas off the district websites for the school board meetings, which is true. However, what he doesn't mention is that oftentimes the visuals, such as the PowerPoints, are not attached to the district website before the meetings nor after the meetings, so you don't have a copy of the visuals. I expect our school board members to have more substance, do more research about what they're talking about. He only gave one suggestion for transparency, and transparency is a huge issue for KISD. I expect more from our board members. I expect more substance.
I'm running for school board because last year we had 16 murders, right? And everybody in here wants to feel safer. And so we can fight crime in one of two ways. We can put more cops on the street, or we can actually spend the time to invest in our children to make sure that they have the tools so they never have to live any sort of life of crime. You know, 57% of the kids in this district are poor. They are poor. You know, we have a superintendent that makes over $250,000 a year, and 57% of the children in this district are poor. And so the only thing I want is that if we have someone that is in charge of our district that makes $250,000, his objective needs to be to make sure that each and every one of those children has the ability to be earning the type of income that he is earning. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is a class war. You either are a have or you are a have not.
Damn!
Don't let him down, Fox.
Damn. I find myself in a situation again.
No.
Come on, baby, don't do me like that now.
Really want you to stay. Really want you to stay. Really want you to stay. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
Yeah.
Really want you to stay. Really want you to stay.
Okay.
Really want you to stay. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
Now let me tell you about the time I lost my first senorita. It wasn't what you think. I didn't abuse, I never cheated. I just grinded too much. My only stop was just to feed her. And I forgot to tell her how much I really need her. Typical man shit, but that doesn't change the fact that she made me feel almost as good as when I rap. And that's a great feeling. And when I'm stressed out, she give me sexual healing. No doubt, no doubt. And just to put it in perspective, if I'm the paragraph, then she's my main objective. I used to sleep around, but now I'm more selective. And when I do, I make sure that I'm protected. I get it in, get it out, that's my moniker. I be a Bill Clinton, you can be my Monica. I will astonish ya, change your perception. And just like them party boys, I be flexing. Now I hit her with the flex.
Really want you to stay.
In one of the forums that Mr. Farrell and I attended, he mentioned that he and I had a conflict, but had since worked through things. And this post is the reason why we actually had the disagreement in the first place. We were both part of an online forum on Facebook, and he had posted something. My response was to say that I didn't think he was an appropriate role model based on the research that I had done of him. Basically, I found posts from his Diesel Greasel Facebook page that led me to believe that he was not an appropriate role model for the students of KISD. And I said so, and he disagreed. But again, since then, we have both come to a mutual understanding.
I think the assumption that there is a correlation between open campus and the accidents and the fights may or may not be totally accurate. But looking at what are the options, there'll probably be a recurring theme as I answer the questions. I received advice years ago from one of my great mentors, and he said, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, so listen twice as much as you speak. So should I be given the...
So does that mean when they talk about Dr. Kraft's contract that Mr. Walton's going to step out of the room, since we are talking about the annual salary of his personal friend? I see a huge conflict of interest there, being the boss of your personal friend.